The controversy continues over President Donald Trump's assertion that past presidents didn't call the families of fallen U.S. soldiers. President Trump says he's called the families of all 4 U.S. soldiers recently killed in Niger. Democratic Congresswoman Frederica Wilson says she was with one of the soldiers' widows when the president called. She says he said, "Well, I guess he knew what he was getting into." President Trump tweeted this morning, "Democrat Congresswoman totally fabricated what I said to the wife of a soldier who died in action, and I have proof. Sad."
We have Esme Murphy back with us now to kind of talk a little bit more about this. We've seen in the past President Trump has a kind of a history of controversial comments toward members of the military. This one, is there a possibility they have proof? Are all those calls recorded?
You know, that's not clear, and the president has suggested he's had tapes before, certainly of Jim Comey. Apparently he didn't. I think what's really unfortunate here is that this is the politicization of American tragedies, and I think it's extremely unfortunate. I think the president is wading into territory that's only bound to get him into trouble. He's brought his chief of staff, General John Kelly, whose son was tragically killed, saying that President Obama didn't call him. This is just distasteful, unfortunate, and I'm not sure that it really honors those who have served and paid the ultimate sacrifice.
Esme, President Trump's most recent travel ban was supposed to go into effect today, but a federal judge temporarily blocked it, calling it dangerous. Now we have 2 federal judges from Hawaii and now this morning from Maryland.
Right. This is a big deal. It affects Minnesota because of our large Somali population. Essentially what this latest judge, the one in Hawaii, called out the president, basically saying this new version of the travel ban is really just the same old travel ban, adding North Korea, of which very few, if nobody from North Korea comes to this country, and a few Venezuelans. This is still a travel ban that is aimed predominantly at Muslim nations, and that's what some of these federal courts are saying.
Esme, President Trump is now criticizing a bipartisan Senate deal to kind of curb the growth of insurance premiums. Trump saying on Twitter within the last half hour that he, quote, can never support bailing out insurance companies that have, quote, made a fortune under so-called Obamacare.
Well, this is really pretty darn confusing because just last night the president was quoted as saying he supported this deal reached by Senators Patty Murray and Senators Lamar Alexander, who was a leading Republican. Of course, their deal was reached because of what President Trump did last week in taking away these subsidies, which would have created, by all accounts, chaos in the market. So it's one of the things that's very difficult with this president is that he keeps changing his mind. It's very difficult to track where he is, and that is not helping the insurance markets at all.
All right, Esme, thank you.